Hi Raquel. I was thinking to not give you a recording because in the last recording I've sent, I gave all the answers. You can get the answers of all the exercise 1 and 2 and 3 actually. We covered everything during the last session as well. You did very well, and I think you shouldn't be worried about that. It's just this exercise, you have the answers in the previous recording, and you may be tricked. You should probably zoom out. You may be tricked by different things, and but I think on and all you should be fine. How to go about it? Study the data carefully, noting any special features, like boop, going up, you know, this phase as well can be interesting. This is quite boring. It's still going down. It's quite boring as well, but the phase here is important. Okay, and after it's more stabilized. Make sure you summarize rather than just list data. They don't like that. And you won't have time. Always write an overview of the data. This can come after the introduction or at the end as a conclusion. It doesn't really matter. Okay. You should spend about 20 minutes on the task. You're asked to write at least 150 words, and you will be asked to describe some data, graph, chart, or a table, or a diagram. You may not have that, but it's important to know how to describe what you see. It's very, very important. So uh, I also went through this page on the last recording. Just want to read this part, how to go about it. If you are asked to talk about a person, name the person. Try to visualize a person and an activity they do which you like. Use a minute you have to make brief notes. Develop your notes as you speak. Try to use the following words as you explain. For example, when, if, because, and so. Okay. So basically, that sums up what we did. Okay. There is also this. I forgot to open it. It's gonna take a few seconds. There we go. It's gonna come. Here we go. So this is from the British Council. So you have to put your name. They tell you what to do, etc., 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 etc. So on, I need probably to take my iPad in order to. May have to open. Sorry about that. May have to open this page on a different page because if I read on the computer, I don't see very well, and I have my glasses, but it's not really working very well. So I just have to change the contrast, the luminosity, but it's not really good. Okay, hold on. Okay. So anyway, instructions to candidates. You have to go through this stuff. You have to write your name, candidate number, etc. So no big deal, no biggies here. Information for candidates, 40 questions on this question paper. Each question carries 1 mark, so you know how to deal with this kind of stuff. So the section 1, we have several questions, and we're going to talk about emergency procedures. Okay, revised July 2011. This applies to your person. So we scan, we know the topic, what to do. We're talking about teachers, students, a staff, supervisor. You know what to do in case of an emergency. Question 1 to 8. Okay, so complete the sentence below. Okay, and let me see if I cannot, because I cannot read. My iPad has 3% of energy, so not really working very well for me. Complete the sentences below. Choose no more than 3 words from the text for each answer. So basically, well, I can go through the answers again. I can go through this kind of stuff, but basically, we need to be fast. In an emergency, a teacher will either phone the office, or, so we have that at the beginning, logically should be at the beginning. Send a message. Okay, so in case of an emergency, find the nearest teacher. He will send a message at full speed to the office or inform the office via phone. Okay, So what do we have? We will phone, call the office, or send a messenger at full speed to the office. Okay, call or send a messenger to the office. So we have here either phone the office or send a messenger. The signal for evacuation will normally be several. Siren, no. We're gonna need a number of short bell rings. So this is short bell ring, the answer. Okay. If possible, students should leave the building by the, okay, should leave the building, should be below somewhere. And now teacher will take the classrooms. Okay. Nearest staircase, okay? If not, the nearest alternative staircase. They then walk quickly to the, so they take the staircase. We move in a brisk, orderly fashion to the paved quadrangle area. The paved quadrangle area. Okay. I'm using no more than 3 words. Okay. Something will join the staff. The staff will join the teachers and the students in the quad. Each class teacher will count up his or her students and mark, I think it was something class roll. Yeah, check the roll, check the class. Okay, the number of students. So make and mark the roll. And check the roll, mark the roll. That's pretty much the same. After the, everyone may return to class. Okay, that's the alarm or the siren, something like that. Accounted for, remain evacuation until all clear signal is given. Or clear signal is given. Everyone may return to class. If there is an emergency at lunchtime, students gather in the quad and wait for their teacher. The homeroom group in the quad and wait for their homeroom teacher. Assemble, I guess. The quad. No, that's not that. We need a noun. Gather in the quad, or to assemble in their homeroom group in the quad. In their homeroom group and wait for their teacher. Yeah, that's basically what we need. Homeroom groups. Not too difficult. We just have to read quickly. We don't have to read the whole thing. We just have to check some keywords, basically. Okay. After community education, we have different courses. Business, that's the main topic. We don't say if it's for beginners, intermediate, advanced. We don't know anything. So basically, we have a lot of keywords here. Question 9 to 14. Is it true, false, not given? Okay. Business basics is appropriate for beginners. Is it for beginners? Okay, you see I'm checking at the same time. Keeping, basics through to intermediate level. It's not just for beginners. It's from basics through to intermediate level. Okay, so false. Okay, bookkeeping has no practical component. So that's here. Bookkeeping, a great deal of hands-on experience. It's not given. We don't know. Okay, we don't know. It's not given. Bookkeeping is intended for advanced students only. No, it's false because it's just one session to cover everything. Okay, they don't say anything. They don't give anything. We don't have the information. We cannot say it's false. Okay. The new enterprise model can help your business become more profitable. 12. Enterprise model, understand, So logically, it should make your, if you take a course like that, is to make your business more profitable. But it's not given. We're not gonna say it's false. It's not given. They don't use expression. Okay, so not given. Social networking focuses on a specific website to help your business succeed. I remember that it was not on a specific website, but several websites, so it's false. And the communication class involves speaking in front of an audience. Logically, they should. Takes the fear out of talking to large gatherings of people. Again, the public speaking experience that will empower you with better communication skills and confidence. What is true? Well, logically, huh? After we have the question 15 to 28. So we didn't have time to cover everything. I think we did this one, but we didn't do this. No, that was this one. This one we didn't do this one, and the next one. I told you if you have time, you can do this one. Okay. Well, so we'll correct that the next time tomorrow. But that was a text concerning the beneficial work practices for the keyboard operator, which is boring. But we need we need to have we need to go through that again. But you did a good job as well. Probably like one or two were a bit confusing. But here we have different headings, okay, and we have 10, and we have 2, 4, 6, 7 sections. So again, I can just go there. Okay, we're talking about how to prevent unproductive work, by having a good position, a good seat, distance to check your screen, to work efficiently, basically, and not have any health issues. So section A, it's small. Sensitive work practices are an important factor. Prevention, muscular fatigue, discomfort, all this stuff. Okay. So let me see if I cannot do something here, because it's very, very, very bright for me. Very bright. That's a bit of a problem. Let me see if I can just hold on. Just a sec. Yes. Sorry about that. So basically, we can have, different keywords, the expressions, synonyms, etc., etc., etc. Okay. So, but sometimes you may have some difficulties to really understand what's going on. The context is a bit vague, but you always have a clue, no matter what. So let's get to the different headings. Okay, section A. What are we talking about here? Okay, practices, work practices, important factor to prevent muscular fatigue, discomfort, associated with constant and regular work at a keyboard or visual display unit. Okay, so check here. Reflection problems be avoided. How long should I work without a break? What if I experience any problems? When is the best time to do chores? What makes a good seat? What are the common health problems? I would say this one. What are the best kind of lighting? Roles of management and workers? Why does the video create eye fatigue? Where should I place the document? No. I would say, what are the common health problems, when it's work related. Okay, so that's one. 2, it is vital that the employer pays attention to the physical. Maybe I should just see if I can change the size here. No, it's not changing anything. Haha. Okay, because you cannot see the whole thing. Oh no, it's not changing anything. Damn it. Okay, let me see here. Ah, yeah, it's changing, but I don't know. It's not. There we go. There we go. I was trying to change the size of, but it's not CSS. They didn't do a good job with the website. But anyway, so it is vital that the employer pays attention. Workplace operator must be able to recognize work-related health problems and may be given the opportunity to participate in the management. So logically, it should be like one of the roles of management and workers. Okay. After we have the typist must be comfortable and accommodated in a chair that is adjustable for height with a backrest that is also easily adjustable both for angle and height. The back, okay. The seat, the back, okay. The seat, the back. We're talking about that. Some people drunk on the street. The seat, the back. Uh, what makes a good seat? Okay. When the keyboard operator is working from a paper file or manuscript, I should be at the same distance, position of the seat. Okay, I have the file, the seat, the distance between the screen and my eyes. Okay, where should I place documents? While keying, it's advisable to have frequent but short pauses at around 30 to 60 seconds. I'm like pause, breaks. Okay. I think that was this one. How long should I work without a break? Okay, 2. After we have generally the best position for video is at right angles to the window. If this is not possible, then glare from the window can be controlled by blind. Glare is like the reflection, okay? So look, how can reflection problems be avoided? I know you're going to be tempted to be like, why does a video create eye fatigue? We're not just talking about that, okay? I know we're talking about the video, but we're talking about a better content here. The best position for video is at right angles to the window. So if you want to see well, you don't want to have any reflections, okay? So if this is not possible, then glare from the window can be controlled by blinds, curtains, or movable screens. Keep the face of the video vertical to avoid glare, again, glare from overhead lighting. Now, I know some people will be like, I don't understand what it means, glare. But just focus on the fact that we repeat it twice, the same word. So why does a video create eye fatigue? It's not really talking about that. It's how can reflection problems be avoided? We're trying to see well. The distance is important. The seat, the position, your height, everything, the distance between your eyes and the screen, but also to avoid any glares or reflections because you can have different difficulties to read and to work. And the last paragraph, unsatisfactory work practices or working conditions may result in aches or pain. Symptoms should be reported to your supervisor early on so that the cause of the trouble can be corrected and the operator should seek medical attention. I think this one is with one of the rules of management and workers, but let me see here. Items the employee pays attention to the physical settings such as workplace design, Operators must be able to recognize work-related health problems and be given the opportunity to participate in the management of these. Operators should take notes and follow the preventive measures outlining below. So we have some kind of an issue here. What if I've experienced any problems? That would probably potentially be the answer here. And so you should talk to your manager. And after communication, the roles of the management and workers, okay, for the last paragraph. So it's not a difficult one, really, believe me. After this has to be done, workplace dismissals with an S, and this text is a tiny bit more busy. We have some questions, but here we have no more than 3 words. If an employee receives we need to they don't want to bother you too much with this, okay, which is good. And after, we need to look at the different descriptions and match descriptions with this, okay. And the last text, section 3, another text, and again you're going to be like, what the hell is this? Okay, it's a pretty big one, so time is your worst enemy. Don't dwell on things, don't try to read entirely, just go straight to the key words and do some of the questions. we have uh, different paragraphs. We'll try to do that. Okay, so you see, your problem is to, you know, to be efficient, strategic, and not waste your time reading like a good girl. Okay, that's not what they want. Many people feel really bad about the fact they don't read entirely the text, but it's just like that. Okay, we'll continue this and we'll continue the practice. Okay, and let me know if you have any questions on this level. I'll see you tomorrow. And sorry about that. It's gonna be the last day before 2017. You take care, have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.